Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Mayor Wilder here from the City of North Canton. I have some brief updates to share with you this morning. I hope you are doing well with our heat and advisories that are taking place. It's hard to believe we're almost halfway through July and halfway through our summer. So please allow me to share a few things with you this morning. I appreciate your time and privilege to be with you. First of all, some of you may have noticed in our community, our mosquito fogging has been taking place. So you'll be seeing that off and on through this week in some of your neighborhoods as we try to monitor the mosquito issues that we face here in the city every year. Congratulations again to Dogwood Pool. It is open. You can call the North Canton YMCA or go to their website for Y membership passes and instructions, it's being kept for members because of the capacity limitations implied with the restrictions and guidelines. So just go to the North Canton YMCA for your membership pass. But I know the pool was open over the weekend. It was well maintained and well used. So very good. Today again is Wednesday. North Canton Farmers Market will be from 3 to 7 today, and starting on Saturday, July 11th, 9 a.m. to noon, they're going to have a North Canton version, a North Canton Farmers Market Saturday version up at Kmart, 1447 North Main, the old Kmart property. So we're going to start a Saturday version for some of the vendors who can't make it and patrons who can't make it on Wednesday. So check it out. I think it'll be good. That will go from 9 to 9:30, which is revised, is safe for seniors or people at risk. And then from also going then from 9 to noon will be the hours for the Saturday. They just made a note there, reusable bags will not be permitted at this time. And if you go to their website that I've mentioned before several times, you can actually pre-order some items that you want from a special vendor for a produce or product. So thanks again for the Groschmidts for opening up our North Canton Farmers Market on Saturday, July 11th from 9 to noon. So thank you very much for that. I want to give a shout out again to our North Canton Public Library. They're back in service with some limited service. You can go on their website. They have computer and technology is available. What I heard is it's not going to be one-on-one, but that could be available for you. Their occupancy is limited. The children's department is open. You can go to Library to Go. And for children's assistance, for any entrance into the North Canton Public Library, no one under the age of 12 is allowed. And again, their times are Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6, and then on Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2. Just go to the North Canton Public Library. They have a lot of information there for you for your summertime activities. I checked in with Adam Thompson at the Arrowhead Golf and Event Center. It's in full operation. He has shared with me that they're getting many positive reviews on the course play and on the food and in the banquet facility. They are open for banquet or special events. So please, if you have something in mind, check in out there and for making an appointment for your special event. So I'm glad it is available for our residents and visitors to our city and our county, that the course is open. And I know they're doing a heck of a job in trying to do the best they can in keeping the facility up and running and profitable. So thank you very much. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to congratulations to Dennis Philippi. Now, Dennis Philippi is a school bus driver or operator for the North Canton City Schools. And he scored 3rd place overall in the East Region Bus Rodeo State Competition in Columbus this summer. North Canton bus drivers overall, their team placed 2nd for the day and were presented with the Lead by Example Award. Congratulations and well done to them. I know they take pride in making sure that all safe travel with our buses for our school children is paramount. On a side note, for Dennis also serves our community as a firefighter in basic EMT for the North Canton Fire Department. So that is one dedicated person, and I want to thank him for all that he does for our community, for our school children, and for the safety of our citizens and what he does for the fire department. Thank you, Dennis. Some of you may notice today, July 8th on Wednesday, we're tearing down a blighted home in the 500 block of East Maple Street. It's been on our radar for a long time to tear down and clean that lot up. So traffic is going through on East Maple Street without any problem. But if you see some heavy machinery over there in the 500 block, we are tearing down a blighted home that's been scheduled for quite a while. For our folks down on Northfield Southeast, Northfield Avenue Southeast, thank you again for your patience. It's been a long process, but our curbs and gutters are going in right now. They're being installed. And if the weather holds out, possibly we could even start repaving that area by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. So again, thank you. It's been a little muddy and rough going, but the crews are down there, the curbs are going in, so be patient. It's going to look nice when it's all done, and hopefully that drainage issues will be answered. So thank you again for your patience. Folks, over here on Portage Avenue Northwest, the grinding and remilling of Portage has taken place. We took care of the ADA sidewalk intersections, and now we're grinding and rebuilding the Portage Street. And that's going from Wise Avenue all the way up to North Main Street. So that'll be Portage all the way up through Charlotte. So if you want to avoid that area, that would be helpful for the work crews, but if you travel through, just be safely. But I'm very excited that that will be repaved. As long as the weather holds out, we'll see how it goes by the end of the week. If not, we'll start getting it repaved next week. So it'll be a long time for that to come to fruition and get cleaned up. A lot has been talked about the face mask coverings, and I know Governor DeWine came out yesterday with the counties that he's mandatory requests for facial coverings. Folks, I just want to share with you that some things that came across my desk here recently. Some of you may have seen the Ohio Public Health Advisory System that has come out, the guidelines for the public. And I know there's levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the map, it shows that Stark County is a level 2. And I just want to re-emphasize some of the things that we're looking at. We never want to get to that point where we're going to be in the red zone, okay? It's going to be mandatory. However, listen, I want to just share with the guidelines from the CDC and the governor's office again, and Department of Public Health. Just conduct a daily health symptom self-evaluation at home. Maintain your physical or social distancing at least 6 feet from non-household members. Wear your face coverings in public, especially when social distancing is difficult to maintain. Increase caution when interacting with others, not practicing social distancing or wearing a face covering. Avoid traveling in high-risk areas. And follow the good hygiene standards that we've been talking about forever, including washing your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Use a hand sanitizer frequently. Avoid touching your face. Cover coughs or sneezes into your tissue or elbow. And if you're self-evaluating your own symptoms every morning, do your best to avoid contact with anyone who's considered high risk. And if you are high risk and you need to go out, just take extra special precautions. You may want to decrease your in-person interactions outside the household. And of course, seek medical care as needed, but limit or avoid unnecessary visits to the hospital, nursing homes, and residential care facilities to see others as much as possible. There's a footnote here that says households should assume that if one person is sick, then every person living there is as well, and should take appropriate measures to control the spread, which should include self-quarantining or contacting a doctor. I can't thank you enough for your patience as we have been navigating this COVID-19 and how it affects all of us in our daily lives and in business. And I just want you to please remember, we continue to strongly recommend, I strongly continue to recommend that all businesses and individuals to comply with the Ohio Department of Health and the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. Recommendations to wear face coverings. In public, their use coupled with physical or social distancing, at least 6 feet, and following the guidelines from the governor as I just presented to you today. Most of all, please don't forget to try to patronize our local businesses, and just be careful and safe when you're out there. Mask up. It may only be for a little bit when you're out in the public. When you're back in your office, as I am, it's not really necessary. And of course, if you have health reasons, that's understandable that you may not be able to wear a face covering. But it just seems like there's a lot of indications that it is just one of the preventive measures to help stop the spread of coronavirus. Thank you for your time and patience. Have a good rest of the week, and hopefully your summer is going to go well for you. Stay safe and keep well. Thank you very much. Good day.